Hello, Meowistic. Good to see it's working. Epic Burb, what's up? Lolard Jr. Little Wonky Bean, what's up? No, you cannot kiss me, Sir George. Jesus Christ, dude. Can't go fucking 10 goddamn seconds without some gooner comments. Flipper. Only fans win? You mean only floppas? I actually own the domain onlyfloppas.com, so I'm still trying to work with the guy to do that. It's just been super busy. The girl that I like wants to be trans. What should I do? That's not a girl anymore, bud. All right. They're too far gone. So we got the Pearl Harbor beer. It is lager, Ichiban lager. What's up, cheese stick? Kirin Ichiban, Kirin Premium Lager. So, if World War II didn't happen, we wouldn't have this beer probably. Just know that. What's good is on? How's it going? All right, so I have never played this game. Do you guys want to be over here or do you want to be over here? Let me know. Over here? Right or left? Right or left? Sorry, yeah, I know. I know saying here or here was not the two best options. All right. Candace Owens and text messages. No, I did not see that. Candace Owens. Let's look at that real quick. I'm kind of curious. I don't like Candace Owens at all, to be honest. She is not one of my favorite, not even close to favorite talk people or whatever, commentators. Remnant, what is up? Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens text messages. Just lost another huge Jewish donor. $2 million a year because we won't cancel Tucker. I'm thinking of inviting Candace. Ugh. Jewish donors play into all the stereotypes. I cannot and will not be bullied like this, leaving me no choice but to leave the pro-Israel cause. Please don't invite Candace. That might feel good in the short term, but it's not good in the long term. In my opinion... Oh, sorry. You guys can't even see this. Hold up. You guys can't even see what I'm looking at. Please don't invite Candace. That might feel good in the short term, but it's not good long term. In my opinion, like all groups, you're going to get a wide variety of opinions. That nasty free will thing that God bestowed on us makes life frustrating at times. Dude, even Charlie Kirk's... Did I hear the name of our Ebony Queen? Who? Who the fuck is the Ebony Queen? But dude, even in his like private texts, like this is such a like well-reasoned thing to say. Like holy shit, dude, why did they kill him? That is so fucked. But shit. If that's okay, I gotta get off Twitter before I almost get the stream banned. Candace Owens is trans. Wouldn't be surprised. She has like the Michelle Obama thing going on. So let's so I've actually never played this game. Well, I'll look at that some other time. Maybe for Floppa Friday after we're done playing Trap or Fap. But let's. Has anyone ever played this game? You're a scruffy, scrawny, and have nothing, not a penny to your name. You do what it takes to survive, begging, stealing, fighting. Gender, male, obviously. Okay, that's the female. What do we want? This is the worst haircut ever. Which group of people get their hair cut like this? Which group of people was it again? I know it's some religious group. No, it's not monks. Monks go full bald. It's... You see it in the old Christian movies. I just can't remember what their name are. Friars. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Okay. Okay, we look emaciated as fuck. Passive ability. Able to beg people for gold. Wait, is this a multiplayer game? Oh, fuck. It's a multiplayer game. You know what? Instead of you be rocking that haircut IRL. You know, I've never seen your face. You could be not lying. Damn. Yeah, it's a dead game because it's a multiplayer game. Hold up. Let me... Now I'm going to have to go onto YouTube and change shit. Hold on. Let me go to my go live. Edit title and description. Catching up with current events. We'll save it. And can I change the like thumbnail title? Oh, do you want me to wear the beanie? Yeah, I got you. Give me 1 sec. Do I have the Tim Pool curse now? Am I gonna go bald wearing the fucking beanie? It's cutting out the text though. Ah, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so that Candace Owens thing just happened. What else am I missing? Let me bring up, Oh, okay, I can change it. Yes, we got the beanie now. We got the beanie. I have so many thumbnails. I don't know what to... Okay, we'll do this one. It's reused. It's reused, but that's okay. Actually, let's go on Reddit. Let's see what Reddit's bitching about. Oh, God. Psych or psych. I'll move you guys down here. I'll make myself a little smaller so we can read it. Not that small. All right. You should troll lefties more often. Is my whole channel not just one giant troll to leftists? Is that not true? You can't stay on one topic. That's true. I have ADHD. It makes it difficult. I just want to bounce around, but also I haven't been like streaming or like catching up with things, so it's okay, hold up. Dark mode. Okay, there we go. So what? Actually, wait. Let me put on some light music. Witches versus Patriarchy has a Discord server? Oh shit! I'm gonna have to get in there for the video. Maybe I'll have to hold off on that till tomorrow. See if I can get into the Witches versus Patriarchy server. Hold up. Is that too loud for you guys or no? I think it is a little loud. There we go. At least it looks like it on my end. All right. What did we miss? Let's go to politics. Don't mind my search results. That's for Trap or Fap Friday. Pritzker calls for Trump's removal from office under 25th Amendment. How many times does this happen like a fucking month where someone calls for Trump's removal from office? Trump is very obviously unfit, and it's evident every time he talks or makes social media posts. What exactly has changed? Oh shit, sorry. What exactly has changed? I don't think anything has changed. No, I know, I fixed it. I don't think anything's actually changed from him, like, obviously he's gotten older and stuff. But like personality-wise, I don't. And some would say that's for the worst, right? Like the fact that he hasn't changed. These people are still throbbing at the mouth, throbbing. But honestly, the content keeps coming, and I'm not too surprised about what we've been seeing. Unit 731, $2. Thank you. Hello. How's it going? Ever thought of going through r/history memes and poking through the bad posts? Oh god, that's one I actually haven't done. I'm gonna try to keep track of your suggestions. Let me open up my folder real quick. That looks like a good one. Any meme subreddit is pretty trash. You sent it to me on Discord? Thank you. Thank you. I'll definitely check that out. So the 25th Amendment, how is he trying to invoke it? Is he trying to say that Trump is just unfit to serve because of his like mental condition? Okay, great. The CBS article that is in the Reddit post is a fucking video that I know most people did not watch, so you know, let's give it a listen real quick. Let me pause. Oh shit. Sorry. Let me pause the music. All right. Spoilers. Right there. Okay, here we go.
From office.
This on the same day the president said dangerous cities like Chicago should be used as training grounds for the military. Political reporter Chris Ty here now with all
Training
that.
grounds for the
and
military.
New details on the 100 military troops the president wants to send to Illinois. Chris?
Joe and Erica, even for two politicians that are political enemies and who spar regularly, this day stands out.
Thinking outside the box now. Hey, you know what? It's actually not that much different for the police. Like, the police train, like, the police that work in bad areas have to deal with this shit constantly. So, really, it isn't that much different. And the military would definitely be getting their, oops, wrong way. It's a different type of training, but it's not entirely removed, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm just trying to fix it. Here we go. I think this is better. Do you like cheese? I do like cheese, even though I'm lactose intolerant. Bald if true. Win? 200,000 subscriber goal. If you want me to go bald at 200,000 subscribers and you remind me, I'll do it. All right?
From the rest, you'll hear what they said here in a second. As for what troops are headed here, the likeliest will be from the Illinois National Guard, which insiders say Governor Pritzker has control over.
From Washington.
We should use some of these dangerous cities as training grounds for our military, National Guard, but military, because we're going into Chicago very soon. That's
To Chicago.
Suggest that you're going to arrest people or that people don't deserve to be U.S. citizens when they are, just because they oppose the president.
Okay, so this is one of those Trump statements where he says it, but it's not entirely like, he's not fully committing to the idea.
There is something genuinely wrong.
Look at the fucking mayor. This is the mayor of Chicago. This guy has like a sub 10% fucking approval rating. I don't know how he's still... I feel like if your approval rating gets low enough, you should be exiled from office. Give me a 1 if that's a good idea. Right? Like, if your approval rating is below 20%, it should be an automatic re-election. Because who the fuck is actually supporting you at that point? Like, that makes sense, right? I don't know why we don't have a rule like that. But thank you, Cheese Stick, for the 5 months. You're killing it, man. I'm counting 3 chins on this man. Holy fuck, dude. He does have like a... Let's take a look at this. It's like a new mouth. He looks like a cyclops. Like, this is the eye. And then this is like the mouth. Do you guys see it? I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching.
Wrong with this man, and the 25th Amendment ought to be invoked.
Sparring continues, as does the
So
planning.
the Illinois governor. Here's why it's not going to be revoked. I mean, invoked. Sorry, not revoked. It's not going to be invoked because Joe Biden was far more mentally incapable than Trump on a like decision-making basis and just like cognitive awareness basis. Like, you may say that Trump is old and he says some crazy shit, but he's been saying crazy shit since like for his entire life. So it's like, and then again, yeah, like some people are not going to like that. Some people are going to say like, hey, that, you know, we should be looking for better. And, you know, maybe you're right. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of normal people have some crazy fucking opinions. And, you know, it's a democracy. So we're representing the people. One of the mods of the Has Been Hotel subreddit kept posting pictures of the transgender character Sally Mae. His reason was to weed out supposed transphobia, but everyone in the subreddit was telling them to shut the fuck up. $20, Mercedes Rivera. Thank you. I remember you. Who, is that like drama that's happening right now on the subreddit? God, this show is gay as fuck, dude. I don't like scrolling through this subreddit. I don't think I would personally watch it, but I know it has a pretty big fan base. It's just a bunch of furry shit, dude. Let's type in trans. Let's see if we get any. Trans theory. If a trans person's soul were to go down to hell, would their physical form resemble their actual gender? Or would it be closer to their body on Earth? Assuming they weren't fully transitioned. And additionally... Okay, guys. Give me a 1 if they're going down to hell as a male. Or give me a 2 if they're going down to hell as a woman. Are they going out a male or a woman? I think male would make sense. Real Human 69. Why do you think? Why do you think that? So Cheese Stick, this person asks if a trans person's soul were to go down to hell, would their physical form resemble their actual gender, or would it be closer to their body on Earth? What they mean to say is, would it be their sex? Like, would it be their fucking, what they were actually born as? You don't know. You just put 2, you don't know? Wouldn't it be more harmonious for them to... Like, it wouldn't be hell if they went down the thing that they wanted to be, right? Or would it? I don't know. I don't know the biblical logic behind if a trans person's soul is dying going as a fucking male or whatever their design gender was. And additionally, if a trans person who didn't realize they were trans had their soul transported to hell, would it be any different for them? I don't think so. I don't know why it would. Even though it is their souls transferred and not their bodies. Sinners and Hell of a Boss have shown to look a lot like their bodies on Earth. And one final thing, would it be different between heaven and hell, with part of the suffering and hell being the fact that you have to live in a body that you're dysphoric of? That's what I'm thinking. That makes more sense to me. Let's move it right here. There we go. That makes more sense to me. Let's see what you guys think. It'd probably be a demon spawn. Look, being mentally ill doesn't necessarily make you a demon, all right? Also, it's absolutely hilarious that a show in hell is filled with gay and bi people. I have a sound for this. Never mind. I don't have a sound for this. I need to readjust my soundboard. No, it ended a week ago, and she isn't in Has-Been Hotel, but it's sister show, Hell of a Boss. Thank you for the 5. I'm sorry, but I still have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Or what this person's talking about, to be fair. Oh, okay, so... Wait, the show ended a week ago? Total? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's get on to
100
Trump.
military troops are Illinois bound to help protect ICE agents and facilities
way too
as
much.
requested by the Department of Homeland Security.
I think the president's going to go and activate the National Guard, if it was my guess.
He's
If
a has-been
the former head of the
enjoyer,
Illinois
you know?
National Guard is right, it
Or
will
maybe
require
not. Maybe he
Governor
just has
Pritzker,
lore.
who vehemently opposes Guard activation, to pass along the orders from the feds to Illinois Guard leadership if it comes down, because he does sit atop the Guard's chain of command.
The governor cannot refuse to pass that order to the adjutant general or stop.
This is what I don't understand. What I don't understand is how the fuck the states are even remotely... I don't think they are. I don't know how they're remotely allowed to stop the federal government from enacting federal law. Like, for marijuana, right? You could be walking down a street, and if you have weed and a federal agent catches you with the weed, they can very legally arrest the fuck out of you and put you in prison for however long the weed sentence would be. But they choose not to. So they could roll up in California right now and start enacting federal law. But I just don't see how this is even a question, how they're able to stop them. I mean, I guess it's just
About the
politicking.
process himself, unless he deems it completely illegal, and that's
Yeah, safety for regular people is bad. And also upholding laws is bad. Laws that we've all agreed on and that have a logical consequence. And they're illegal because they have that logical consequence.
going to be a pretty broad swath.
Hayes would then expect Pritzker to almost immediately begin legal proceedings to stop it.
I'm sure his attorney general's office is ready to do something because he's so adamant against it.
Pritzker saying his legal team's ready.
Immediately go to court. We're prepared to do that. Believe me when I tell you that the law is on our side when it comes to keeping troops out of the city and out of the state.
Is it legal for cities to prevent federal agents from arresting illegal citizens? Or not even citizens, illegal migrants. Cities cannot legally prevent federal agents from arresting unauthorized immigrants. The federal government has exclusive... Oh, sorry, here. The federal government has exclusive authority over immigration enforcement. However, under the anti-commandeering doctrine, cities and states can generally refuse to use their own... Okay. See, that's how I thought it was. What's up, Anant? Anant Aurora? The drama ended a week ago. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for $2. And I'm sorry that you don't have to spend money to tell me that. I don't know much about the show, so there's not much I can comment on, unfortunately. But I heard it was like a woke show or whatever, but I've never personally watched it, so I wouldn't make that judgment entirely. But yeah, this is exactly what I thought. How the fuck is the law on their side?
Illinois Republicans say Pritzker's
Sounds like
part
cope.
of the problem.
And why is this woman in 144p?
Seeing these tensions rise here at home, driven at times by our
My day's
very
going
own
pretty well.
governor, who just yesterday called agents jackbooted thugs. He went further, urging Illinoisans to fight with everything we have.
The call-up of 100 not considered large in Guard circles and could be mobilized fast.
Usually 48 to 96 hours for a full stand-up.
So you could conceivably have this in place next week if you put the pedal to the metal.
That would be correct.
Back to Governor
Do it.
Pritzker calling
As
for
fast
President
as you
Trump to
can.
be removed from office. We just got a statement from the White House before we came on the air that says, among other things, quote,
This is what we voted for. We voted for something legal to occur, which is the removal of people who should not be here. I don't know why it's that, and this got 73,000 upvotes. So about 30,000 if you don't include the bots. Pritzker is telling it like it is. Trump is clearly unfit, mentally, physically, and morally. He can't even lead his own party. They have all three branches of government is still shutting down. And the government is still shutting down. That's one thing. I haven't been following the government shutdown, so I'm not exactly sure why that happened. God, I remember the government getting shut down because they tried to find funding for the fucking wall back in 2016 or something. I actually forgot the year, but I think it had something to do with the wall being built. 50K of those are bots? It's Reddit. Come on, give them a little bit more. I think it's like around 30K. The scary thing is that Trump, arguably the most powerful person in the world, appears to be actually demented, like clinically. Hold up, guys. Uh-oh. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. Beep boop, beep boop. Spoilers, stop looking. Turn the screen off. Okay, there we go. Dude. I didn't mean to click. I forgot I set it up on that one. Demented clinically. Demented clinically. These people were about to stand in line to vote for fucking Joe Biden again. All right? They were 100% prepared to do that. Until Joe Biden put out that fucking tweet that said, I'm out. I'm out. Where do I have it?
Do not come. Do not come.
And then that's when Kamala came in. But adios, the conservative wolf. Thank you for shielding us from spoilers. Nah, it's too late. It's done. Trump needs to be arrested by the U.S. Marshals along with his cabinet. For what? Not gonna elaborate? That's what I love about Reddit. And the internet in general. Like, you'll see a lot of these statements that are just blanket statements with no further explanation. Like, there is no back and forth to be had for this. The only thing that you can say is another general statement, which, no, I don't think that's true. And then it's on the onus of them to then explain why it's not true, you know? I mean, that it should happen. So instead of getting anywhere, you have to take like 10 more steps in between like the actual discussion. And then you have to check all the actual details about what was fucking going on, and that's why online debates don't really go anywhere. Reddit has to wear a helmet and water wings every time they order soup. Thank you, Mercedes. Dude, I need to get a fedora. So that just as a gag, like I need to get a black fedora that I can wear just for the gag. But thank you for the 5. Christian conservatives want this. This is all Project 2025, all of it. It's not only Christian conservatives that want it. There's a lot of younger people who aren't necessarily religious that have the exact same thoughts. That is just cope. Disney Plus subscribers quit in droves over Jimmy Kimmel acts. Let me think. What are the numbers? Okay, how much do you want to bet it's less than 20% that left? Give me a 1 if you think it's less than 20%. I'm going to try to find the numbers here. Or do they even have the numbers? They don't even have the numbers. How are they justifying that claim? Dude. You should get a Floppa tattoo if you get to 100,000. Bro. That's not a bad idea. I actually might do that. But I don't see a single number here that shows how many people actually unsubscribe from Disney. What is it? Disney Plus? Oh yeah, let me do some research. Disney Plus subscribers per month. 2025. Let's see how many people actually left. All right. So we have this graph. Look at this graph. Every time I see it, it makes me laugh. It actually does, though. Fuck Disney. All right. Does this Did they actually gain numbers back? Yeah, they actually gained numbers back. Unless, are we in? No, we're in Q4, right? Okay. But they're on the uptrend from right here. Do you see that? They're actually on an uptrend. So I guess it's inconclusive, but that's only till June? Oh, okay. Okay, let's see if we can get more recent data then. Them still being on an uptrend is pretty funny though. I mean, they had that massive dip in 2024, which I don't know necessarily what's from. Disney Plus subscribers worldwide by year. I guess that's still from a certain why do you have women's furniture? Because I have a fiance. Odd choice. Yeah, the woman's furniture is an odd choice for my fiance. Okay. Let's read the article real quick to see if we like get anything new. Jody Vance wrote that the website crashed when she was trying to cancel her subscription. Weird. This is the website crashed for her, and this is the evidence they're using to say that it's fucking. I guess it's busy, right? That's the anger isn't just contained online. The anger is exclusively online. There is nobody who is going up in arms in the streets over fucking Jimmy Kimmel leaving the air. All right? Tell me, have you guys seen one of them? Give me a 2 if you haven't seen any, and give me 1 if you've seen someone in person complain in public about Jimmy Kimmel getting fucking booted. I don't think I've ever seen this in person. Maybe, okay, go to a protest. If any of you have been to a protest, maybe you'll see a sign about it. But if we're really upset about Jimmy Kimmel leaving over everything else that they have to complain about, I think it's quite telling what their where their priorities are. But no, it is entirely only an online fucking thing to bitch about. Protesters gathered outside the Disney studio in Burbank, California. What did I say? Who could have guessed? On Thursday, in the wake of ABC's decision to take the show off air. What did you miss? We're discussing Jimmy. So we saw a Reddit post. Apparently, Disney Plus subscribers are just fucking flying off the platform because I think they reduced Jimmy Kimmel's time again or something. I read something about that stuff recently. But and apparently we're supposed to be seeing protests in the streets over it. But demonstrators told CNN that they had already canceled their Disney Plus subscriptions and protest against the move. Who was holding a sign that read, "Disney, stop bowing to a dictator," and told CNN, "This affects every aspect of free speech. We should be able to express ourselves. That's the point of art." Isn't it a private company? Am I missing something? Did the Trump organization reach out to fucking Disney and tell them to take down the show? Did the Trump administration reach out to Disney to cancel Jimmy Kimmel? Am I missing something here? How are we making this connection? How are we actually making this connection? I don't like using Wikipedia, but I guess we'll use it this one time. From September 17th through September 22nd. Okay, it's been broadcasting suspended production following criticism of conservatives. And yeah, following criticism of conservatives. It's not like he said that the fucking shooter was a right-wing MAGA guy. And public pressure from Trump administration officials. Okay, who is... Where's the source for this? Where's the source? How are they connecting and received public pressure from Trump administration officials? Like directly? Or were they just talking about it? Warrior for Life V2. The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. The 20-meter pacer test will begin in 30 seconds. Line up at the start. God, I remember that. I was actually pretty good at it. I was usually one of the last three to finish it. Like, to be left standing. Thank you for the 22, though. That's a good meme. It's an old meme, but it's a good meme. Okay, so they won't even list where this public pressure was coming from. The network's suspension of Kimmel created widespread backlash from political leaders and commentators, entertainers. Critics argued that comments made earlier by the Federal Trade Commission chairman and his appearance on YouTube conservative talk show The Benny Johnson Show condemning Kimmel's remarks, in which he threatened punitive regulatory action against ABC and its owners, including but not limited to potential revocation of their broadcasting license if Kimmel was not reprimanded. Well, he said he was MAGA, the guy who shot at Charlie Kirk. He said he was a part of the MAGA movement, which... I mean, personally, is there something within this broadcasting license? NA Unit 731, thank you for the 2. He said he was MAGA. I know that. Does the broadcast license prevent talk show hosts from what's it called? Spreading false information. Knowingly broadcasting false information as news is illegal. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. In most cases, a broadcast license does not prevent a talk show host from spreading false information. The FCC has a very narrow authority to regulate the content of broadcasts, largely because of First Amendment protections and the free speech of the press. Rules against information are limited to high-stakes situations. Hoaxes. Knowledge the licensee knows the information is false. It is foreseeable that the broadcast will do substantial public harm, direct harm. Okay. So the legal challenge here is that did Jimmy Kimmel and the broadcasting network know that the shooter was not MAGA? Give me a 1 if you believe they knew. Give me a 2 if you don't think they knew. I think very damn good and well they knew. You have to be retarded to believe that he was MAGA and shot Charlie Kirk. There is nothing within the... You can criticize the ideas of MAGA all day, but there is nothing within the, like, span of, you know, Trump Make America Great Again beliefs, that would suggest that you would shoot Charlie Kirk. So so the question was, did Jimmy Kimmel and the show know that the guy who shot Trump was not MAGA? Okay, a license is prohibited from broadcasting false information about a crime if all the conditions are met. I think they had a pretty good case to say that the conditions were met. If I'm just thinking about it right now, and given this information that we know. Unit 731, thank you for the 5. Sinclair and Nexstar pulled his show. That's why Disney pulled him. They know, but they don't care. They simultaneously support his actions and use him as an example of right-wing extremism. I know. That's funny. Yeah, yeah. It's like Schrodinger's victim. Who watched it anyways? I think the black pill is knowing that probably more people than you would expect watch Jimmy Kimmel, which is sad. Absol, what's up? We're just catching up with the current events. You know, it's been a while since I've streamed and made a video, so we're just going through Reddit, seeing what's up, and looking at these wonderful opinions. So this person canceled Disney Plus. Planned a trip to Disneyland in November, canceled. We were going to see Freakier Friday last night, Wednesday, canceled. This is the only power I feel I have. Hopefully they never reverse course and I will forgive them. Until then, not one dime. Okay. Here, let me extend this a little. It's a little bit weird. Yet again, I never consumed any of these products, so I don't really know. I never liked Disney to begin with. Like once they destroyed Marvel with all the shows like She-Hulk and all that, I just couldn't be fucking bothered. I mean, I like Star Wars, but I'm not a huge fan. And I know they really fucked up all the Star Wars shows too that I didn't watch. So, you know, who gives a fuck? Canceled Hulu yesterday. Canceled Disney a long time ago. My wife loves her crime shows, so this was a big deal for her. Oops, sorry. I've been a pegler with a parrot on my shoulder for over 30 years, so no skin off my neck. Yeah, I think, guys, I think if Jimmy Kimmel didn't say that the Trump shooter was MAGA and just made that joke, I think it would have been fine. Like, I don't agree with it, obviously, but I think it would have been, legally fine. I don't think they would have felt the pressure or anything from the lawsuit. And if it did happen, I actually would be against it if they still pursued it for him making that joke. Because honestly, God, it's such a Trump thing to do, dude. To be asked about someone's death and then just to point out. Maybe I'm missing the context because obviously I didn't watch it all. So maybe it wasn't even as bad as it looked, given the context. But from the clip that they showed and pulled, because obviously that's what they do. That's what they love doing, just pulling random clips. It did look bad. So, but you know. Honestly, the only good thing that came out of Disney with Star Wars was Andor. That's what I heard from a lot of Star Wars fans. Epstein birthday letter with Trump's signature revealed. I think, what's it called? I never really... I think it's legit, you know? I don't think it incriminates him any further than it already has, depending on who you are, right? Like, at the end of the day, I think we still need more evidence to say, like, this is who did this and that and this and that. And I don't think this really... It's circumstantial. It doesn't really do anything. But I definitely think it's legit. I don't think it's a fake signature or anything. I mean, not everything has to be fake. Let's go on. What is this? Oh, this is this month. Let's look at this week because it was really the last week that I've been out. Oh yeah, I saw this. Trump Epstein statue returns to the National Mall. And it's... Oh my god. It's him and Trump. It's Epstein and Trump fucking holding hands. This is so cringe. No, this is real. This is real. But this is one of those things that I think is dumb because we all already know. No, it's not AI. No, it's not. This is legit. They broke the statue a few times and then they had to put it back together. Like, this is not AI. It doesn't even look like Epstein. Let's open the image. It doesn't even really... Trump looks as much like Trump as Epstein looks like Epstein. Like, they really didn't do a good job at it. You know? Like, what is this line? This looks like it was 3D print. Oh, that's where it broke. That's where it broke. That's right. Imagine building that. I know, it's not really doing anything. And also, there's so many more other people. I know it's a big deal because he's the president. Like I said, I want to see the Epstein files too. But there's so many more people who are both rich and powerful. Obviously, Trump's the president at the moment, but at the time that it occurred. Yeah, Cheese Stick, we'll see you Friday. It's Floppa Friday. It's Trapper Fat. But there were so many more powerful people that this probably is going to incriminate if it ever does come out. Maybe in 20 years. But Redditors are human-shaped animals. Maybe 1 in 10,000 is a fully formed sentient human. You know, they don't treat people like humans. I'll tell you that. They treat people like fucking cattle. And if you walk out of line, they just fucking execute you right then and there. Just two pedophiles frolicking and sharing wonderful pedo secrets. The deepest secrets. Hopefully the statues will be longer. They're longer with the government shutdown. Oh, just lighten up, Republicans. It's funny. They're just having fun like Trump posting racist AI videos. Wait, when? Wait, Trump posted racist AI videos? What are we talking about?
Return to the White House.
Hold up. We're gonna brain rot for a second. Go on some Twitter.
We will stop the plunder.
Let me turn this up.
So when I return to the White House, we will stop the plunder, rape, slaughter, and destruction of our American suburbs, our cities and towns. And I think that women living in the suburbs, I keep hearing about the suburban woman doesn't like Trump. Well, I think it's a fake poll, because why would they like me? I keep the suburbs safe. I stopped low-income towers from rising right alongside of their house, and I'm keeping the illegal aliens away from the suburbs. I think that they like me a lot. I think it's a lot of fake polls. We've seen a lot of fake polls over the years. I was not supposed
Thank
to
you, Cheese Stick.
win anything, and we won the big one. We won it and did a lot better the second time than I did. So when I return...
Wait, Trump just admitted that he's racist as fuck. Listen carefully.
Return to the White House, we will stop the plunder, rape, slaughter, and destruction of our American suburbs, our cities and towns. And I think that women living in the suburbs, I keep hearing about the suburban woman doesn't like Trump. Well, I think it's a fake poll, because why would they like me? I keep the suburbs safe. I stopped low-income towers from rising right alongside of their house, and I'm keeping the illegal aliens away from the suburbs. I think that they like me a lot. I think it's a lot of fake polls. We've seen a lot of fake polls over the years. I was not supposed to win anything, and we won the big one.
Maybe they're talking about the low-income towers part. I'm assuming they mean like minorities, but I don't exactly know what he's talking about. Low-income towers? Is that what he said?
We stopped low-income towers from rising right alongside of their house.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, Tiberius. Tiberius donated $100. So tomorrow or the next day, we're going to read Xi is the One. Yeah, fucking the fuck Mop Nimmy? Bro, stop spamming. You know what? Just ban him. He knows that spam isn't allowed. He's been doing it for so long. Are you far right or MAGA? I'm not responding to you because you're retarded. All right. Petition to strip Congress of pay during government shutdown. House of South Carolina judge criticized by Trump administration set ablaze. The fuck is this? Investigating ongoing after House of South Carolina judge criticized by Trump administration burns down. $2 just here to say, as a local, Portland needs to be saved. Yeah, dude, Portland's in a rough spot. I feel really bad for the people that have to live there, because they have not fixed anything in how fucking long. Police are investigating a fire that burned down the home of South Carolina Circuit Court Judge Diane Goodstein, who had reportedly received death threats for weeks related to her work. At this time, there is no evidence to indicate the fire was intentionally set. South Carolina law enforcement... Wait. This got 44,000 upvotes? Yet there's no actual evidence yet to suggest that anyone actually committed arson? What type of libertarian are you? I don't know. We'd have to go through like each of the... We'd have to ask a more specific question. I don't really like labels like that. I just put a broadband libertarian because it assumes, you know, or not assumes, but it covers enough of my beliefs that Floppatarian. There you go. But I should take a political compass test at some point. Adios, Valiant Goat. But yeah, I love how if you even read the article for like 5 seconds, it says that, I mean, obviously, like, there could be some correlation there, but there is not, it's not determined yet. Valiant Goat with 5. Should I play Silent F? Should I play the new Silent Hill game? Thank you for the 5, bro. You do this every fucking stream. Thank you so much. I don't see you in chat as often either. So I guess you're lurking. But thank you. Or you just got here. I can't tell. Okay, so this is Miss Goldstein here. Do the test, please. I'll do it some other time. I'm trying to check. The Trump... Oh, I'm trying to just catch up because it's been a while. The Trump administration has sought to drastically reshape the election system in the name of election integrity by requesting and in some cases suing states for voter registration data to compile a comprehensive centralized database. Oh, I love these. The administration has sought data from more than 30 states and has considered pursuing criminal investigations into state election officials. Critics have argued that the administration's efforts are an attempt to disenfranchise voters from marginalized communities and overstepping states. Why is getting registered to vote racist? Can someone explain? I've never I've never understood. A White House spokesperson told NPR that attacks on public officials have no place in society unless it's a mob attacking public officials while seeking to overturn an election. Do not fall for traps, all right? This article, Time, Newsweek, I don't even want to say Salon because it doesn't even deserve to be mentioned. Let's see. Time, Newsweek, New Republic, Latin Times. All of these articles have wording like this. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Where they tell you two facts and they have the viewer correlate those events naturally in their head instead of saying what actually happened. Because, yes, this is newsworthy, but Redditors don't fucking read anything, and neither do most people. So even if a title is like 3 sentences long, I would still read it, and I would actually appreciate it a lot more if the media and journalists were a lot more at least honest with how they portray information, because this is how we're going to get about like 30 comments down here. 30 top comments are probably tens of thousands of views saying that, yep, a house with children inside, by the way. MAGA will stop at nothing. We haven't even determined what caused the fire. It has not been determined yet by this article that came out. Okay, it was 2 days ago, so maybe they came to something. I'm not sure how it can be racist, but it does limit voters by requiring documentation rather than just mail-in votes. Good. Good. Why wouldn't you need documentation to vote? Based fan. Thank you so much. The name is so on the nose, though. Jesus Christ. Also, please make a post about Liberty Doll. She a pro Second Amendment saint, man. I have no idea who that is. Wow, people have to actually be eligible to vote. Not only that, they not only have to be eligible, but they have to prove it. That's really the problem here. You have to prove it. Why shouldn't you have to prove it? But yes, MAGA will murder children. Definitely not at more than abortions, by the way. Their abortion rate is nothing compared to all this MAGA children violence. Is what Reddit would have you believe. Donald meeting Project 2025 author to cut Democrat agencies. Don't Republican agencies get cut as well when Democrats get into office? I don't see how that's news. Most loser shit I have ever seen. Pete Hegseth's unhinged speech to generals sparks instant ridicule. I need more drink. Sparks instant ridicule. A Fox News host / podcaster that's completely unqualified for his position speaking to qualified people like they are children. Wasn't he in the military for like 20 years or something. I actually don't know much of his background, but I mean, what does it matter? If what he's saying is correct, then it's correct. If what he's saying is wrong, then it's wrong. Right? I'm tired of thinking in this left right narrative, even though I point out hypocrisy all the time, but even people on the left, like I let them speak, because a lot of times, and right, you'll catch them self-owning. So you don't even need to play these Reddit fucking semantic games or these tribal games, these team sports. Man who can't handle an axe, a skateboard, or a signal chat lecturing senior decorated officers on being the right weight and height. Could he not handle an axe or a skateboard? What is this even referring to? What is this referring to? Pete Hegseth, axe throwing.
This is the right. Got hammered, please. Is what the axe hit. Fox and.
No, it is all right up.
And this was a Fox News exclusive. Fox and Friends co-host Pete Hegseth aiming for accuracy and missing.
Who's going to win this battle with the lumberjacks?
Ooh. Why are they standing behind the axe board?
That's going to come next.
Marching band drummer Jeff Prosperi got hammered by the axe while the other band members kept.
Bro, why are they standing behind the fucking axe board? Who set this up? Overshot, also very dumb and unsafe positioning. Yeah, I was like, there's no way he like threw it off to the left. And then the second I saw it go over, I knew immediately.
I'm sorry.
Fox and Friends like these.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Accidentally tossing a ball in the face of a 2-year-old basketball phenom.
We'll be right back.
Wait, this was CNN 10 years ago? Making a story about how 2 random Fox hosts accidentally hit someone? What are we doing? I guess CNN has never changed. Yet again, Fox would definitely do the same thing, but media has never changed. There we go. Oh my god. Wait, what was the other thing? Pete Hegseth and a skateboard? Pete Hegseth skateboard. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, does anyone here skate in the chat? Give me a 1 if you skate. I think this has definitely happened to me, and I've skated a lot. You know, this is just kind of this is however still this is still however much different than a trained military personnel being able to do their job because they're, you know, not physically fit enough. This is still way different. Both of these situations. I don't think most military members are required to throw an axe. God, you can see where it got him too. Did the wheel get him? No, it was just the side. Okay. Ooh. Okay, sorry. Let's put that back on. We learned new Hexeth lore today. Look at that. Dude, what is the media nowadays? I think the media is just a distraction. I think it's all just a fucking distraction from like the real problems. Like the economy, the stock market that's probably wildly overinflated because the S&P 500 is made of 7 big stocks. Apple, Google. Who else is it? It's Apple, Google, Tesla. Is Nvidia one of them? The Magnificent Seven. It's Google, Apple, Broadcom, Meta, Microsoft, Nvidia. Okay, yeah. Oh, Amazon. Amazon too. What the fuck is Alphabet? Am I retarded? Oh, that's Google. Okay. I am retarded. Great to know. Yeah, these... I was doing some research on the market today. I watched a video. There you go. That's my research. And apparently it's looking a lot like the 1970s with the Nifty 50. And if you know what the Nifty 50 is, you should know a lot of these companies. American Express, Avon, even though Avon's a multi-level marketing scheme and you should definitely not invest any money into that just out of pure ethics. Coca-Cola, IBM, Pfizer, PepsiCo, McDonald's. So Walmart, Xerox. So these big stocks, they were pretty hot back in the late 60s. And in around 1973 and 74, all of these stocks just crashed. And we had 11% inflation. The market dropped by 50%. It was just absolute chaos financially. And it took 8 years for us to recover from this. And our stock market right now, with all these big tech companies, is looking really, really identical to it. And if you know Warren Buffett said the only thing that we learned from history is that humans do not learn from history. So I don't know when it's going to crash. Adios, Jackal. I don't know when it's going to crash, but all good things have to come to an end. And I do not know. I don't know when that end is going to be for this bubble, essentially, this giant tech bubble. But when it hits, it's going to fucking hurt. It is going to hurt. There's going to be a lot. Everything's going to go up. Buy gold and silver. That is one thing that might not be a bad investment, but I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not going to tell you what to get. Jimmy Kimmel is more popular than Trump. New poll finds. Um... 6.3 million viewers. That's a lot. A new poll is found. Okay, great. We have to go to... Where's the survey? Conducted by YouGov. How did we even get to this? Why are we comparing a massive political figure to some fucking late night host. Where's this YouGov poll? When asked about Kimmel, 44% said they had a favorable opinion of the comedian, while 41% said they did not. 15% said they were undecided, giving Kimmel a favorability of +3. When asked about Trump, 41% had favorable views, in contrast to 54%. This is actually, guys, this is actually a massive W for Trump, because imagine we are weighing right now two public reputations. One is Donald Trump, and the other is some fucking shitty late night host comedian, leftist comedian. These are who we are weighing. For Donald Trump to only be 3 points behind Kimmel is a miracle, honestly. I don't know how he does it. Only 3% behind. Damn. I guess the 13% who said they did not have favorable views. But what is even a favorable view? Like, is that just it? I'm your most loyal commenter? I don't think so. You're probably up there, but there's others that are probably equivalent to you who also respond. Giving the president a negative 13 net favorability. The results gave Kimmel a 16-point lead in favorability according to YouGov. Trump was, but either way, even if Trump was more favorable, it's still really dumb. It's still a really dumb poll to try to compare the two, because they have two completely different positions in society. And also, most people like don't watch Kimmel, so it's like, I don't know who he is. Everybody knows who Trump is. Mike Johnson hasn't sworn in this new Democrat. Is it because she wants to release the Epstein files? Who the hell is this? I don't know who that is. It doesn't matter. Trump calls Democrats the party of hate, evil, and Satan in late night rant. I think how should I say this? I want to be fair and balanced. I think we must consider... Oh, sorry. You guys can't even see it. My bad. Trump calls Democrats the party of hate, evil, and Satan. I once again grant you my financial support. Thank you. I once again thank you very, very much for every dollar that you've spent. Even if it's in euros. Which I don't actually know. Is the dollar doing better than the euro or worse right now? I can't tell. I think if you look at who the party appeals to, it's actually a lot less than you would think, because the Democrats are actually historically very, very unpopular right now. But I think the people who are willing to vote for Democrats are generally more hateful, and they generally would definitely not be Christian, which means they would, and a lot of them actually, I'm wearing a ghost shirt, so it's kind of ironic for me to be saying this right now, but the party of satanic ideas. I would have to look up what like satanic ideas are. But I know this is nothing new that Trump is saying, obviously. I think he's been saying this for years because, look, I think it's really easy to say a party hates someone when they, like, push for things like abortion. Like, I think abortion is a really good litmus test. It's like, the most justified case for abortion is either selfish, oh, I don't want my life being ruined, so I'm gonna kill this child. Or 2, it's, I don't think we need more people. I don't see a future, so I'm not even gonna try. Let's just kill the child. And I think both of these justifications are basically evil. Right? Like, I would consider those very anti-human, very not views that I think can be morally justified from an empathy standpoint. Because no matter how bad it is, I would still want a chance at life, right? I would still want a chance to try. Because you only get one, in my opinion. And I know a lot of people are gonna disagree with me on that, but because I'm not like religious or anything, but you know, I think we could work towards a better society. I think accepting things like abortion is when you see a failing society, because most people died. Like in the old days, most people fucking just died or had some complication. Like, you're with your wife, you have a kid, the kid dies in the mother on the 7th month period. GG, that's it. GG, you're done. And now we have all the technology and all the medical care possible and all the resources, more resources than anyone's ever seen, to take care of people. And we're still on the side. Oh yeah, my headphones broke, by the way. That's why they look retarded. And yet we're still on the side of like killing children. Like, what is wrong with people? It's just not a good it's not a good reflection of our society's mindset. Oh God. 1 cent greater than you, fool. I am the greatest. Ooh. Also bears are fish, yes. Thank you, Tiberius Voidwalker. Thank you for the reminder. And like I said, I will read that book. I'm gonna read this book either tomorrow or the next day. And I'm gonna make a big video about it. Because you paid so much, so don't even worry. Like, I have not forgotten. It's been on my mind a lot. Did you see Hassan shocks his dog? Wait, really?
Tremble before the scourge.
That post was removed. This Reddit post was fucking removed. So incredibly spoiled. How the fuck is your dog getting up and moving 2 inches spoiled? Why did they remove it? I gotta see this clip. Oh. Here we go.
Of all of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
What the fuck?
Please just fucking go, just stop. Please just fucking go, just stop. Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
Even his
You're being
chat's
such
freaking
a
out.
baby. It's just
Okay. Thank you, Cheese Stick. I was about to say this. Guys, okay. I actually have some knowledge on this because I was going to use a shock collar to train my German Shepherd that I no longer have. But the point of a shock collar isn't to hurt the dog. The point of a shock collar is to just be like a little vibration that they feel to know that what they're doing is wrong. You're never supposed to actually hurt the animal with the collar. Like, you're supposed to only use it as a mechanism to steer them in the right direction, along with feeding them and stuff. Like, this is how police train their dogs. Or I know a lot of precincts train their dogs. Like, you have to do it in a very specific way. This is not the way to do it. You're not supposed to... The dog isn't supposed to yelp in pain. Because that means the setting is too high. Holy shit.
Oh, but just stop.
He was even going back. Look, he was on his way back.
Fuck.
He's oh wait. Look, he's oh, sorry.
Fucking go, just stop.
The dog was on its way back.
America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
Oh my god. Sorry, yeah, that was it. That was it. I was looking at the arm. So obviously the arm, he moved it obviously to something on his desk. And I think that was the thing. But I was seeing like if the dog was actually listening to him at first, and he was. This is when he shocked him, when the dog was already getting back on the bed. That's so fucking sick. Is there any more? Do you guys have any more fucking knowledge, or not knowledge, but current events that got posted 2 hours ago, and Livestream Fails deleted it? What is he even training the dog for? It just lays there. Every single time I've watched him, not like watched his shit or anything, but like seen clips of him. Yeah, the dog's just sitting back there, laying back there. Why does he own a dog? I don't know. Why does anyone own a dog, you know? There's lots of reasons. Just when I thought he couldn't get worse? Yeah. Give me a 1 in the chat if you think he's gonna get banned, and a 2 if he's not. I think we all know the answer. Really? You think he's gonna get banned, basketball? You guys are really... Some of you are really optimistic. Oh, 1 day on Sunday. True. The one time he doesn't stream. Yep. Pritzker claims Trump has dementia. We already went through that. All right, guys. I will have something more concrete tomorrow. But it is 8 o'clock. As you guys know, there is no video yet. That video is still being made. Oh my god. That was fucking horrible. I have it in my head now. Hearing the dog fucking scream in pain. I just want to emphasize. This is someone who fucking moral. I can't say that word. Sorry, I'm on 4chan. In my mind. This is someone who spouts about morality on a constant basis and what the right thing to do is. Poor dog, I know. Like, why even have the dog in the room with you if you don't want it to do anything, but just sit there? Like, is it just literally an advertisement? Are you just using it as, like, a trophy? Look, to be fair, I do that with the cats, but they only stick around for so long. After they're like off, they can do whatever they want. I had to open the door for them just a second ago too. Yeah, it's literally a prop for the stream. Sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down. Fuck. I can't use my gun or I'm gonna get banned again. Get down on the ground. Oh god, I should do that skit. Dude, I should make one of my subreddit analysis videos on the Hassan subreddit. Get down on the ground at his dog. Dude, that'd be funny as fuck. Oh my god, though. The dog's reaching. Jesus Christ. I wish we ended the stream on something a little bit more positive. Sorry, laughing is just one of my fucking habits whenever I see something fucked up. I've seen so much fucked up shit on the internet. It's just like a nervous, why is humanity allowed to continue type of laugh, you know? I love you guys though. Don't get it wrong. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go finish the video. I love you. Thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for being here with me. I may have played the Hassan dog video a little too much, but I just couldn't fucking believe it. Holy shit. I just need reminders. Like, every time, I'm like, okay, maybe Hassan is chilling out. Just some shit happens. And it's like, holy fuck. You didn't need to give me more reasons. I already hated you. That was already negotiated when I started watching you. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys in probably 3 hours or so when the video is almost done. Or done. But I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Sorry that it's a mess. It's always a mess. I'm still tired. I'm still recovering a little, but yeah. Adios, my floppas. You guys don't get the hard ER this time. No floppers. Thank you, Pearl Harbor, for creating this beer. And I will see you guys later. Peace. And we'll be back at 6 o'clock tomorrow. 6 o'clock, Monday through Friday. And then Flopper Friday, Trapper Fap. Don't miss it.